In a small, beautiful village surrounded by golden fields and tall, whispering trees, a little boy named Arman lived a very comfortable life. His parents worked very hard and loved giving him everything he wanted: shelves of toys, pockets full of sweets, and a room overflowing with colorful treasures. But Arman had one problem, a problem he didn't even know he had. If someone admired his shiny red kite, he would pull the string closer to his chest. If a friend asked for just one piece of candy, he'd quickly hide the whole bag behind his back.
It's mine, and I don't want anyone else touching it.
Whenever his cousins came to visit, he would quietly lock his toy chest before they even stepped inside. At first, everything seemed fine. His room was full, his hands were full, but slowly, something else became empty. One sunny afternoon, all the children in the village gathered in the park. They built sandcastles, raced wooden cars, and laughed so loudly that even the birds seemed to chirp along. Arman arrived with his brand new remote-controlled robot, the biggest, shiniest toy anyone had ever seen. The children gasped.
Wow, Arman, can we try it?
No, it's new. You might break it.
The children nodded quietly and went back to their simple wooden cars. Their laughter filled the air again, warm, free, and full of joy. Arman stood nearby, carefully guiding his perfect robot. It spun, it flashed, it beeped, but no one was watching anymore. He glanced at the other children. They were smiling, cheering for one another, clapping when someone won. His robot was perfect, but it was quiet. Days passed. Whenever Arman walked toward the playground, the games seemed to pause. Conversations grew softer. Invitations stopped coming. No one was angry, but no one was excited to see him either. And that ache, that quiet emptiness, grew a little bigger every day. One evening, he stared at his mountain of toys: trains, puzzles, glowing balls, action figures, more than he could ever play with in a week. Yet his room felt still. From outside, laughter drifted in through the cool night air. Why does it sound more fun out there? He wondered quietly. The next morning, something unexpected happened. Walking through the village market with his mother, Arman noticed a little girl sitting alone near the fountain. Her dress was faded and she held a small wooden doll with one arm missing. Still, she cradled it gently, as if it were the most precious thing in the world.
Your robot is amazing. It must be so much fun.
Arman felt the familiar urge to protect what was his. But this time, something else stirred inside. Something quieter, but warmer. He thought about his room, his shelves, his silence. He looked at her broken doll, and without fully understanding why, Arman held out the controller.
Do you want to try it?
She took the controller carefully, as if it were made of glass. When the robot began to move, she laughed. Not a small laugh, but a full, joyful burst that danced in the air.
Other children gathered around. They took turns guiding the robot.
They clapped when it spun.
They cheered when it raced. Joy was everywhere.
Arman stepped back and watched, and something unexpected happened. His chest felt lighter. Not emptier, lighter. He realized the robot was more fun when everyone was smiling. That evening, Arman brought not just his robot, but a whole bag of toys to the park.
Who wants to build something together?
The children stared in surprise. Then they grinned. They built towers. They invented games with rules that changed every 5 minutes. Days turned into weeks. The more Arman shared, the more fun he had. His happiness didn't shrink, it grew. And his room wasn't just storage anymore, it was a starting place for adventures. One evening, the little girl sat beside Arman near the fountain.
Did you know that when you share something, it doesn't get smaller? Happiness multiplies.
And Arman understood. Sharing wasn't losing, sharing was magic. It turned one smile into many, one toy into a game, one child alone into a circle of friends. Because joy grows when it is given away.
If this story made your heart feel warm, give it a big thumbs up and share it with a friend. Because just like Arman learned, sharing really does make everything better.
Subscribe for more stories full of heart, magic, and lessons that matter. We'll see you in the next adventure.